First, I want to give our honor and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Ha Kodash. We say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Bahashem, Ha Kodash. And we give double honors to our apostle elders, which are the apostle elders, a great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power, Yah Bahashem Yahushai. Hold on one moment. Let me try to get this. All right. Salakia. All right, let's get this pulled up. All right, shalom, shalom. Let me get this positioned. All right, shalom. Hopefully up. Let me get this earphones in. I forgot I'm trying to use this now. Hey, shalom to those getting on the comment board. And again, we want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Dash. We're in the time of the end, 2022, which is the year of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai turning up. And this year is getting ready to be done with here in a couple weeks, week or so. You know, hopefully it's done, period. But the time we had now, this video is going in on everything that's happening. The title of the video is Everything is Coming to a Head. Okay, everything is coming to a head, and I say that to say everything is you. If you're spiritual minded, you can definitely see that something is happening. That it's a build up. Okay, it's a build up. That's what's taking place now. I got my computer here. Hold on. I'm gonna look that up real quick. And to those that are, of the hopeful elect, we say shalom to those, shalom to the elect, and those that are hopefully trying and striving for the mastery of this thing. Okay. What does to a head mean? Okay. So I got that. Let's go ahead and define that first. Coming to a head, it says reach a crisis. All right. Let me pull this up here. I'm going to actually pull the definition up. In the dictionary, it says coming to a head. If something comes to a head or someone brings something to a head, a situation reaches a point where something must be done about it. Okay. So that's the time we're at now. The Lord has to promise because his words do not go out void. So what we're at now is that everything that's been happening. Damn, they cut my internet. They cut the hell going on here. It mess with the internet, but it is what it is. But everything is coming to an end. Everything that's been prophesying, starting first and foremost with the apostle elders that have been out here prophesying for many years. Some of them have been prophesying for as long as men have been alive, man. And I can say that myself. But the time we at now is we have to give our due diligence and watch. You have the situation with Zelensky that just went to the Congress. All right. Zelensky just went to the Congress and he asked for more funding, which is all war games. Okay. War games, because what do you think Russia's saying? Russia openly came out. I'm going to try to share that video later on. Russia came out and said that they're openly fighting against NATO. So we in World War III. We here. It's not coming. Remember, we were telling you, that's why it says you shall know that a prophet has been among you, man. We didn't say peace. All these other guys were, I don't want to say kicking their feet, but they didn't go boldly to the throne of the Lord. And our apostles and elders have been telling us and teaching us and letting us know that this thing is going to come to a head. All right. So World War III, we're in it. We are in it. It's not coming. It's not going to be here. We're in it. Same thing with the thing. You already know. You already know what I'm speaking about because Esau's watching for that out here. OK, but the time we had now is to show you that everything that's been saying, everything that's been moving is coming to a head. Zelensky just went to the Congress. That hasn't happened since Winston Churchill. OK, when now you got to ask yourself, when's the last? Because Esau doesn't do things randomly. Everything is planned out. Everything is planned out. OK. Yeah. War. All right. Let's see. See, the last time how Winston Churchill was World War II. The last time somebody has addressed the Congress the way that Zelensky did today was in World War II. So that's a sign, man. That's a sign to show you that Esau's showing signs, because he didn't do that because this is the first time Zelensky has been out of Ukraine to come to the United States. So the last time this took place, Churchill led Britain to victory in World War II. And Pelosi's father was in the Congress at that time, if I'm not mistaken. So this is history repeating itself, okay? So these are the signs you have to watch for, because these are not just regular signs. These are signs from Yahweh Shem Yahushua also that are showing us that these things are the Lord is screaming at us, man. The Lord is screaming at us. We're in deadly serious times, deadly serious. So everything is coming to a head where it's coming. Let's read it again. Now that we know that that's the time that Winston Churchill came, now let's read it again. Now, the saying, everything is coming to head, is if something comes to a head or someone brings something to a head, a situation reaches a point where something must be done about it. They can't keep talking. They're leading up to it. There's enough money, because money is power. That's energy. Their energy has been used to get this war ready. Their energy is pushing to get this war ready. So what are we to do? These are the signs from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because I was going to do a video. The Lord is doing his strange works. The Lord deals with, what do you think the statue of Nebuchadnezzar was? Those were wars. Those were wars between nations. That's what the Lord prophesied and showed Daniel. He showed the interpretation of the dream that Nebuchadnezzar had. He said these are going to be a succession of nations that are going to come in. One is going to take down one. The other is going to take down another one. Alexander the Great, that was the Alexander the Creeper. He's going to come in. You're going to have a succession of nations then going down to the feet. Okay, we're in the feet now, partly strong and partly weak, where you have NATO, the EU, that coalition of nations. Then you have the BRICS on the other side. So this is the Lord's strange work. This is how we can know that the scriptures are true. They're 100% true. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is, what it say? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is alive and well, man. We're witnessing the strange works. Hey, brother. Hey, Shalom, my man. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Barakatah, Bashem Kwadash, brother. I know you hitting them, man. Start letting them ride out. I'm gonna get those here shortly. But the mindset we should have right now, because we should take happiness in these times, because this is the show. Our Heavenly Father is active, man. He's now coming back to the earth. He's visiting the earth, which he made. He's visiting by way of his works. His strange works is what? Succession of battles. Ukraine, Russia, that's the Lord's work. He's working on the minds. He's working on the minds of these nations. He's working on the minds of these people. Just like you have, Esau's not running nothing. The Lord is running. He's the puppet. Esau's the puppet. You got to look whose hands are above. If I'm controlling everything, and a puppeteer uses both hands, isn't that spiritual? A puppeteer uses both hands. If a puppeteer is puppeteering, guess what? He's using the left hand and he's using the right hand, and he's puppeteering. He's moving the puppets. That's the Lord's hands behind all of this, man. So that's why I say pay attention. You have to pay attention, because guess what? That's going to boost your faith. That's why I see these news, the years that I've been doing news, that's what's kept my faith lit. And, you know, of course, everything else you study, but these prophecies, because that's showing you that the Lord is working. He's moving on the minds. He's getting everything ready, and he's puppeteering to get us home. He's puppeteering to move us to where he goes. And then guess what? We're going to be fully endowed with the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We will never, ever go off again. Just had a call come in, Salakia. But the time we at now, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is doing his works. He's doing his works. This meeting that just took place today is a sign, and it's not a coincidence. They did it right before supposedly the pagan holiday, man. All that's not a coincidence. Why didn't they do it the week before? Why did they do it the week after? They did it today for a reason, man. They're getting everything combination. There's been a lack of cash in banks, so that digital currency is upon us, man. Everything that we've been telling Jake to come back in, to wake up, to tighten up, to get themselves ready. But hey, at the end of the day, look, if you don't got your oil in your thing and you it's time to trim that lamp, that's on you, man. But the time we at now, I just found this deep in the spirit that why today? Why did they have Zelensky come today? Because it's a sign for us to see. Because the last time a wartime president talked to the Congress was in the time of Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill was around in War II. So we are openly, they're telling you we're openly in War III. If you can read between the lines, they're saying we're in World War III and we're going to give Ukraine, E, E is going to give Ukraine more money. And I'm going to tell you something I figured out. $42 billion, 42, let's see, let's look it up. Let's look it up. I don't want to guess. Let's look it up. And I'm going to show something that's going to make you, Jake, see something that you should not have. Let me see. How much aid here we go. How much aid has been raised for Ukraine? Hold on. Let's go here. I'm going to show you something. 7.9. Let's see. That's not it. I think it's like 42 billion. Let's see here. Congress proposes more than 44 billion for Ukraine. 44 billion, okay? Let's take that. And that's mercy. So that's not a coincidence they said 44. 44 billion times there's 300 million American citizens right now. That's 100. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, divided. Hold on. So 44 million divided by 300 million is roughly about 100 and some thousand, $100,000 for each Babylonian citizen. Which I'm not saying that should be happening, but I'm telling you, that's what we live in. That poverty is fake, man. All of it is engineered. You struggling, your bills to bills. You don't have no food. You hard to pay your rent, your electricity fees. They printing off 44 billion. If they did that and divided it amongst the people of the U.S., which are taxpayers, right? That would quench poverty, man. There wouldn't be a homeless people could buy homes or rent or buy a home, but buy a small home. And then you have a home, everybody. And then how many vacant homes are in the U.S.? So poverty is fake. It's engineered. It's to keep you on the mindset of poverty and broke. That's what the new world is the NWO is going to be. You have nothing and you're happy. That's pretty much it. You're going to own nothing, because right now, if they really wanted to quench poverty, they could do it in a moment, in a drop of a hat. They could cure poverty in a drop of a hat. 150,000 for every U.S. citizen. Now, if you denounce that by kids and stuff, roughly, let's say 150, 170,000. So poverty is fake, man. So you shouldn't be, because the curses have been on us heavy. But the mindset you should have is that this place is set up for your oppression. It's not set up for you to be happy. Even the so-called, that's why it says the wicked ruler, man. All right, so let's jump into this. I'm gonna read some of these precepts. I just wanted to set the tone with the title of the video, and then we're gonna try to go, Lord willing, this is an edifying video, and to show the times we live in now, man. It's coming to a head. Something has to happen. Something has to happen, and I believe that in this time coming for the New Year's and everything, Esau's New Year's, that it's gonna be something take place, and we coming into the Shabbat also too. The new moon, we're in the Shabbat coming into the new moon also too. Where so all these things that are taking place for us are to witness and to show. And then it's not a coincidence that there have been each high holy day, especially the Shabbats, have landed according in these times, because now there's a separation, because we got families that are celebrating these Christmases, that are celebrating these days. You have no excuse now, man. You have no excuse. You either gonna choose one or you're gonna choose the other. That's what I've been seeing, and I've been seeing that trend. But that's all in the spirit. This is the book of let's start here. This is the book of Second Ezra, and we're gonna read all the way down. This is the book of Second Ezra. This is the book of Second Ezra 6 and verse 14. I'm gonna read a lot of this chapter, and then we're gonna jump into some other ones. This is the book of Second Ezra 6 and verse 14. And then also to the brother, I know you did look up that melanin because I seen your comment on the last video, so I did see that comment. So Lord willing, you found out some more information about it too, man. There's a lot of heavy things when it comes to that microchips and melanin. I think I only scratched the surface on it. This is Second Ezra 6 and verse 14. And it says, and it shall be as it were a great motion, but the place where thou standest shall not be moved. And who do you know that? The sound of many waters. That's Yahweh Shai. Okay. And it says, and why? Because the speech of these things trembleth and is moved, for it knoweth that the end of these things must be changed. All right. And it happened when it says, it happened that when I had heard it, I stood up on my feet and hearkened, and behold, there was a voice that spake, and the sound of it like the sound of many waters. And it says, and he said, and it said, behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. And you seeing it now, because I said earlier, how is the Lord work? Through succession of nations, battles, wars. The Lord, Exodus 15, the Lord is a man of war. That's how he deals. So he's dealing now. The Lord is openly dealing in the earth. He's openly active in the earth. We know he's active because the spirit of prophecy has been poured on us. Khan, this is I'll get that real quick, brother. Hold on. This is a book of Second Ezra 9 and verse 1. He answered me then. I think I got that. Nope, Khan. This is the book of Second Ezra 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And we in that time now. Everything is being visited. He's visiting the planet Earth because it's time to it's time to for the what is it called? What the word I'm looking? It's time for the culmination and the introduction of Yahweh Shah to his earth, to his planet, because Exodus, Psalms, the second chapter told you that he's received that glory from his father. So now we're in a time where he's coming to receive the rest of his blessings, and his blessings includes the nations. That's why it says he has the crowns of many rulers. He's going to put them crowns on his head, man. He's going to take over the planet Earth. It's going to be a hostile takeover. It's not going to be calm, man. And I just posted a video where they had Jake. They were hitting golf balls at Jake. They were throwing balls at us, man. They were throwing like we were animals. Like we had no respect. That's why Wisdom in Solomon, the 5th chapter, says we accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. So that's why you shouldn't even look to this world for any kind of fuck this world, man. That's how I feel. I don't want no respect from this world. I want to be considered not shit, because guess what? I'm not of this world, and I hope you and you brothers and sisters that are listening, you feel the same. You're not of this world. This world ain't got nothing for you, man. This world ain't got nothing for you. Our children aren't ours. Our women aren't ours. Your families are not yours. Because guess what? They're given unto the world, man. They're given unto the world. That's why the time of separation, where the Lord said that he is to take what? Two of a city, two of a house, two of a household, one of a city. It's going to be a slim salvation that's coming up. Just like the time of the flood was a slim salvation. 8 people, 8 souls, and the animals that made it. Now the Lord said he wouldn't smite the earth with water, but now it's coming with fire. But there's going to be spots of the earth that is still around for us to go and take over, man. We're gonna do a hospital. It's gonna be a beautiful work. It should not have no kind. It's like cutting out cancer. I posted that Esau is can't. He's malignant. Let's look that. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna pull that up because I posted it on brother's chat. But let's pull up the word malignant. All right. Watch this. The word malignant. Malignant cancer. This is what malignant cancer means. Malignant cancer. Hold on. It's trying to load for me. Let's go to the other one. Nah, this is the one I need right here. Okay, got it. The water. It says malignant. It says the term used to describe cancer. Malignant cells grow in an uncontrolled way and can invade nearby tissues and spread to other parts of the body through the blood and lymph system. So Esau is malignant. So I got some time. It's malignant. Is a malignant cancer. And I'm not saying that to be, no, that's what malignant cancer does. It spreads until it kills the host, till it kills the body. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming to save the earth from malignant cancer because guess what? There's only 30 years left of topsoil in the planet Earth. I want you to understand that in your mind and let it sit in. There's only 30 years, 30 to 40 years left of topsoil. So after 30 or 40 years, food is going to be damn near not grown in the earth because of the topsoil that the high rich and some of the best topsoil in the planet Earth is in Ukraine. Ukraine has some of the best soil in the earth. That's why it's called the breadbasket of Europe, man. So this is not a coincidence that Ukraine is at the forefront because it's a dual purpose, man. Because Esau is a suicide case, and I always say it, but he's not wanting to survive this, man. Because the elites have read Obadiah. They've combed through Obadiah with a fine tooth comb, and they've got the commentary on it. We can pull up Obadiah right now. Why do you think the Jonathan Compact Dictionary says Esau has no place of repentance? So he's a suicide case, man. He knows that there's no salvation at the end of this thing, man. So he's going to gusto. He's not. That's why if you watch the last card, if you on the it's called the Illuminati card game. The last card is called the tape deck runs out. The last card means that he said he will come. I'll pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up for those that have not seen it, and then I'm gonna read it to you. And I'm gonna tell you this proves. I don't say that just because I'm guessing. I because Esau has put it out here that he's a suicide case. He's not gonna go quietly, man. He is not going to go quietly. Naughty game. Hold on. I wish I could show you Akim, but you can look it up. I want you to look it up. Don't just listen to me. Look it up because that's gonna make you see. And I didn't get it. It wasn't from something I got. The Lord gave it through the Spirit, man. I've been watching this card game for a while. Their whole secret is right here. Everything you need to know about the Illuminati is right there in the card game. That's a part of their magic. You got to go look it up, though. If you don't look it up, that's on you. That's how they play their magic. You have to go and do diligence. That's why it says, blessed is he that readeth. Let's go. It says, all right, the last card game, it says the last card is tape runs out. That's the last card of the Illuminati card game. Here, let me try to, hold on. Let me see if I can. I don't think it'll shoot that way, but you Akim, look it up and you can see what I'm talking about. Type in Illuminati card game, tape runs out. That's it, and you'll pop up. It says When the rapture comes, what's the rapture? What is the rapture? The rapture ain't talking about no damn church, because if the rapture was for them, why would they be worried about it? The rapture, because they know who is going to be raptured, who's going to be saved. That's going to be in a time where the Lord calls up the elect, just like just like Elijah, just like Enoch, just like Yahushai, just like who else was raptured? Elijah. Okay, they were called up. That's the symbolic of the elect. The elect will be called up in the same manner. History repeats itself. So it's not just going to be one man or one man at a time. It's going to be 144,000 that is beamed up because they are found worthy. That's why it says the elect were found worthy. Come on, brother. So the elect will be beamed up just like Enoch was, just like Elijah was, just like Yahushua was. That's why it says we shall meet him in the air. We're going to meet, Lord willing, we be a part. I hope, man. We're going to meet him in the air. Okay. The elect will meet Yahushua in the air, just like all those men that were found worthy and were blessed, were called up into that chariot. So that's going to be the same thing that happens to the elect on the planet Earth. And the whole world will behold them. That's a reward, man. That's a reward to be beamed up and not taste of death. That's why it says some that be here that shall not taste of death. Let me read it again. It says, when the rapture comes, I'll make him. Hold on. Yep. Yep. It says, when the rapture comes, I will make him wait. Who's him? Who's him? Whose man is this? Who's him? Yahushua. The elites know. Why would they put this in their card game? The elites know that Yahushua is coming back to grab the elect from the planet Earth. That's why he's trying to kill. He's trying to kill. He says he shall come down having great wrath, knowing that he hath but a short time. He said, now I'm reading, this is their words. This is not my words. This is not me trying to demonize them. This is not me trying to put some kind of false words in their mouth. They tell you their plans. It says, when the rapture comes, I will make him wait. Dale, who's Dale? Now he's saying him and Dale. That's the angels. That's why it says, hide me from the face. Let me get that precept. Let me get that. Let me get that. See, the Lord of the I wasn't even gonna go this route in this lesson here. Let's go, man. Love it, man. Everything is right here in front of us, man. The Lord has set down the plans exactly. It's here, man. You just got to look. That's why it says, blessed is he that read, man. This here. It's all here. All we need to know is right here waiting on us. We just have to read it and read it with faith. And the Spirit has to guide you through this, man. This is not, I used to go into these for years. I've known this for years, man. I've known this card game for years, and it's never failed. Everything that if I hear something in the news, I can just type there's a card for it. This is Revelation 6:16, and said let's get the whole.